rides.
The Health Authority is reconsidering in the light of the Paul Policino prosecution and is giving us back our contract.
Yeah! That's what Policino wanted all the time, that contract. What's happened to them?
The police are taking the Mercedes driver to court. Sue Lynn identified him. She said she'll testify.
Rather than me.
But we can't afford to be complacent. There's been a lot of backsliding and bloody bad behaviour. Now the dispatch arm is well started. I want to concentrate on building up our contracts. I'll be offering a week's free circuit fee to anyone who brings in a new one. And a bonus to those who work late. £25 discount for every shift after 8. With all due respect, Scarlett, I don't think we want any more club work.
Catch me going near those nasty men.
So I've started a blacklist. But I will be needing people who can work nights. We're losing a lot of business. There's all sorts of women out there who want to go out and they're entitled to protection.
I ain't no Samaritan.
I don't mind doing evenings. Graham's on a retraining course at the moment. He's working all hours.
Finally, I'd like to say I'm glad you've all decided to stay. Now we've got that contract back, we're going to be very busy.
Oh, you ain't driving like that. Man, you're asking for bother.
No. That's what I came in to say.
I've got a job.
Is it acting?
Sort of.
Oh, that's great. What's it in?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Never heard of it.
No, it's new. It's a pilot for a game show. I'm going to be a hostess.
How long is this job for?
Oh, only a couple of days. It's being recorded on Thursday. In front of an audience. Terrifying.
Can we come?
Would you like to?
Oh, yeah! I always wanted to go on one of those things. Would we be on the telly?
I'm sure they'll give me some tickets.
Oh, I'm suffering menstrual. Makes me so bloody clumsy. I fell over a hair this morning. Ow! Ow! Hold on. Hold on.
Rub it. No, like this. You shouldn't be riding.
Oh, yeah. That's why there are so many female brain surgeons, right? What? Bastards won't give us their jobs now. It'd be great if you said you could only work 2 weeks out of 4. I've got to go. I've got to take a package to Covent Garden right through the bloody rush hour.
I can take that.
You could do your own stuff.
It's on my way. You have breakfast. Sort yourself out.
Roger, Scarlett. The patient's name is Mr. Goodwin. He should be waiting outside the psychiatric unit.
Mr. Goodwin? Well, hop in, dear. What's wrong?
You have to come and get me.
Raise the tourists. Twin Peaks tourists.
You'll be all right, dear. Well, don't worry. That's good. Hold up. Good boy.
Yeah, there's a pickup. Bishop's Road.
Oh, that was a near thing. A good job I'm getting better.
Oh, what did they do before? Bonk you on the head and carry you out in a stretcher?
It's no joke being an agoraphobic, you know. I can get in a panic if I have to bring in the milk. Have you got a fag?
Come in, please, Lynda.
Have you got a light?
Would you like me to smoke it for you?
Pick up at 21 Brunskill Road.
I'm going back to work soon.
Oh, yes. What do you do?
I'm a minicab driver.
Isn't that a little tricky with your illness?
Yeah. I never get out of the car. Are you happy with your fun?
Oh, reasonably.
Because my lot are always looking for girls. A lot of folk like them better.
Uh-huh.
The boys would love having you around.
Tell her when you've got...
You're a cracking armful.
Two, three, four.
Face to Virgo. Come in, please, Virgo.
Good night, thanks. Better go on to base, I've dropped.
Drop the Virgo one. You coming in?
Will do, over.
What do you think?
It's nice.
You don't think it's too
Garish?
Maggie?
Oh, God, I knew it was wrong, but the guy at the stall persuaded me. I don't normally wear this colour.
It's lovely.
Me and my big mouth.
You always look so great, stylish. I've just got no taste.
Oh, don't be so silly. It's fine. It looks wonderful with your hair.
Which is more than can be said for mine. What do you think? You may find my appearance amusing. I'll have you know I have an admirer.
It must be a fruitcake.
Right, first time.
Oh, Brian.
Are you coming to the show?
No, I've got a date.
Roger, it's a Mrs. Coughlin. She'll pay it
Miserable bastard.
Yep. And get the complete address. She didn't give it to me.
You all right, love?
Roger.
Are you a taxi? Minicab.
Roger,
Oh, thank God. Just a minute, love. I'm not allowed to make a pickup in the street. I'm desperate. Well, I'll have to radio my base. Okay, get in for a minute. Hello, base. Dale.
Roger. Janet?
I've got a POB. Pickup in the street.
You know that's illegal.
I know. But I can't just leave her. She's in distress. I've been raped.
Hi.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Fine. You haven't been down to see my office yet?
No, I've been so busy.
Well, how about now? I'm still working. I just came in to order a cab for later.
Well, all right. I've got to do a ride first.
Will you be long?
As long as it takes to ferry 3 delinquent boys to their respective padded cells without them killing each other.
I'll get you a beer and a pizza.
Jess, this is the 3rd time I have been down this street. Where do you want to go, love?
I don't know. I just had to get away from there.
Of course.
And don't say the police again, because I'm not going.
Okay.
I heard what they put you through.
I'm sure it's...
They never believe you.
I don't think it's like that anymore.
Oh, yes. You must have said something. Did you lead him on? Are you sure you didn't dream it?
Well, are you?
Bloody hell. You're another woman and even you don't believe it.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm just saying that if you're firm about it, they can't do anything but believe you.
Well, we'll see.
So you'll go?
I don't know what else to do. That was my own home. And the bastard's still in it.
And finally, welcome your host for tonight, Tony Maloney.
Good evening, everybody. Are you having a good time? Yeah, of course you are. Knock, knock.
Now, come along, you've got to be quicker than that, haven't you? That's the name of the show. Knock, knock, who's there? When I say knock, knock, you go, who's there? Exactly, knock, knock. Who's there? Nicholas. Nicholas, girls shouldn't climb trees. Last week, I saw this woman. She had the most incredible, really, the most amazing arthritis of anyone I've ever seen. Mind you, I'm in a stable relationship. I go out with a horse. Well, she's a bit of a nag anyway, you know. I met my wife in Australia. I said, what you doing here? Well, there you go. Let's get on with the show. I'd like to introduce to you tonight the lady who's going to be looking after you. She is the most gorgeous woman in the whole of North Finchley. Please welcome Sue Lynn. Thank you, sir. I think she's been on the cooking sherry, don't you, eh? I think that's Sue and that's Lynn. What do you say? Now, say hello to the audience, Sue Lynn.
Hello.
You see, they like you already. Isn't that nice? Well, now, are you ready to knock, knock? Well, then, let's play!
Well, this is where it all happens. This is the main sound desk. This is where we put all the noise on. This is the main control edit, so I do all my own editing. Got to be a jack of all trades in this business.
What do you actually make?
Corporate videos. Like, in-house training films for big companies. Well, to be honest, for small ones, but we are on the move.
We?
Me and my partner, Andy. He wears the suits, drives the BMW and gets the free champagne lunches. And I sit here and write, direct, produce, shoot, edit, and do the graphics.
What do you do in your spare time?
I watch movies on here. It's my life. It's all I've ever wanted to do. I got my first camera when I was 10. And one day, I'm going to make a film like this.
What's that?
That's a fax machine. Don't you have one of these? Oh, they're great. If you had one of these, I could send you a fax when I wanted it again.
But you could just walk down the corridor.
Yeah, I know, but it's not as much fun, is it?
Hello, I'm Detective Inspector Thomason. Now, can you give me your names, please?
Janice.
Jess McDonald.
Thank you. And which one of you is the victim?
Well done, Jerry. Good bloke. Doesn't he deserve a kiss, Sue Lynn? Lovely stuff. I bet there's a few chaps out there who'd like to be in his position now, eh? But let's get on to the bit we've all been waiting for, tonight's fabulous prizes. Derek, lucky Derek, tonight you have won a set of golf clubs, a mountain bike to get you moving, keep fit equipment, including your very own rowing machine. Sorry, that's my wife, rowing machine. And tonight's big prize, a Vauxhall Astra convertible.
All right, Mrs. MacDonald. That's enough to be going on with. Now, I'm going to suggest to you that we go to a special suite we have for these cases. It's okay. It's a more comfortable place to chat. You can relax there.
Can I have a wash there?
Yes, there's a bath and a shower. It's very nice. But I should warn you not to wash, even your hands, until the doctor's seen you.
You're sure this is the Royal Garden, right?
Jess, I'm going to examine you and take high and low vaginal swabs.
Then I'll do a few other very simple tests. Don't be frightened. I'll be as gentle as I can. Just relax, Jess. Just relax.
Well done, Roz. Clever girl. OK, Sue Lynn, let's see what we've got in store for her. And just for you, Roz, a dishwasher. A microwave, and don't put the cat in it. A leather three-piece suite. And how about this? Even my mother-in-law could park it. A Vauxhall Nova!
Have a nice bath, Jess. Always makes you feel better. Now, I'd like you to, if you feel up to it, to give me a few more details.
I've told you what happened.
Yes, but I need a really detailed statement if we're going to charge him. It's got to stand up in court, you see. You will be cross-examined. It's best to get it all down now while it's fresh in your memory. Can you stay?
If Jess wants me to.
Thanks.
OK. Dave said he'd bring my stuff
Let me
round.
be clear. Dave isn't your husband.
I haven't seen him for years.
Because if he is, we could still charge him.
No. Dave's my lover, ex-lover. We broke up about 6 months ago. I found the flat I'm living in now and moved out. He didn't want me to go. He was furious.
You said, as he had a car, you'd arranged that he'd bring your stuff round.
Yes. You know what I couldn't carry? The telly was mine for a start. I should have known. But you don't think. I mean, things like that don't happen to me. I'm a middle-aged woman. We arranged he'd bring the stuff round tonight.
And he arrived at what time?
About 7:30, when he said. He seemed fine. Very cool. We carried the stuff up, and I made a cuppa. And then, just as I was giving it to him, he caught a hold of me. The tea went everywhere. He grabbed my hair.
Did you fight him off?
I think so. It was all so quick. He got me down on the floor and forced me.
I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
I'm glad it did.
After it was over, I pushed him off. He just lay on the floor with his face down. I was angry and frightened of what he might do to me. I ran into the hall and out of the flat. I ran down 2 flights of stairs and out into the road. As far as I know, he did not attempt to follow me. Okay? Would you sign it, please? Sorry if that was painful, but if the forensic evidence tallies with what you've told me, we'll have a stronger case against him.
If?
It's not a question of my believing you.
When can I see you again?
I don't know. I work all the time.
Come on, I'm not letting you go till you tell me when I can see you, okay?
All right. How about Saturday afternoon?
Your place or mine?
I was thinking more of a walk in the park.
Wonderful. My fridge is full of old sandwiches. We can feed the ducks. I'll pick you up, what, 2:30? Say yes. Say yes. Yes.
We'll take you home, Jess. My lads will give your flat a good going over.
Your lads?
Well, you might still be there, and forensic will need photographs. You said tea was spilled.
I don't want to go home with men.
Excuse me.
I'd take you, Jess, but I've got another case waiting. I'll see if I can find a WPC.
I could give you a lift. Oh, would you?
Mrs. MacDonald. All clear, love.
You all right to go in?
I keep thinking I must have said something or done something that gave him the idea.
Don't blame yourself. That's crazy.
But why do men do things like this? Why do other men let them?
Pills for that leather suit.
Oh, yeah, but what about the waterbed?
Provided they make stretchers easy.
She's my girl. They're going round like a schlock.
Stop.
But who's this Suline Green? On her birth certificate, she's Suzanne Lynda
Well,
Green.
what about your daughter? Isn't she special? Very pleased to meet you. Very nice to meet you,
Can I introduce you to
Dad.
Billy?
Yeah, Billy. Well, I must say we've got a lot of plans for this little girl. We think she's very talented.
We've always said so.
Yeah, she was very good tonight.
Thank you for giving us a break.
Don't,
Thank you.
Don't.
You,
think
I'm
anything
telling
of
you,
it.
were marvellous. That joke about
I'll
the
tell you
horse
what,
and the
come up the
shovel.
bar. Come and have a drink. I'll tell you some more in the bar. Come on, up you go.
Poor woman. You'll have to be a witness, I suppose.
Yes. It was upsetting, but I'm sure we did the right thing.
Nothing's going to change till it's out in the open. So much goes on no one knows about. Was she badly hurt?
Not apart... The police were very good. I was surprised. They even made an appointment for her to have a checkup.
HIV?
And VD and pregnancy.
Nasty. Does she have anyone to talk to?
I said I'd go round. I feel... I don't know. Responsible.
She may need some counselling. There's quite a few organisations. I could get her a number.
Good, yes. I'll tell her.
Are you going to work?
Certainly am. Graham's earning peanuts.
Oh, it makes you so damn angry.
I'm shattered.
Me too, honey. Okay.
You're good.
He was okay. Didn't like the compound much.
Nor did Sue Lynn. Did you see her face when he started mauling her around? John Coffey.
Scarlett says it's all part of the business.
He'd have a shock if he started feeling her up. Shut it. Hey.
Oh, don't, all right? It's too early for a row. I've already had 4 aspirin.
You and Brian. What's up with her? Too much poo, I suppose.
Doing anything nice this weekend? Nothing special. I thought I might go out Saturday afternoon. Trouble is what to do with Becky. It's Louise's day off.
Becky?
Mm-hmm.
Does she like hockey?
Well, she likes most sport.
She could come and watch me play. Well, if you like. Scarlett's coming.
I couldn't sleep.
Me neither. Have you had anything to eat?
I can't go into the kitchen.
Let me make you something.
The police rang.
Yeah?
That D.I. Thompson. They've picked Dave up and got a statement from him. He says I consented.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
Well, they've charged him anyway.
Good.
He's in court this morning. She said he'll probably get bail with conditions, a non-molestation order.
That must make you feel really safe.
I don't feel anything. Just numb. Janet, I'm not
A
sure.
friend of mine suggested you might like to talk to someone.
Who?
A rape counsellor. Think about it. It might be a help to get it all out. I could ring them for you.
And coming your way later on this Saturday morning, we have all your favourite
Blasted cat! That was a wedding present. Come on, you two, we're going shopping.
I don't want to.
Too bad. I can't carry everything.
Why doesn't Tony go with you?
He's having a lie-in. He's had a very busy week. Now, come on, love, get your clothes on.
I promised Sabrina I'd go out with her.
You're not going anywhere with Sabrina.
What have you got against her?
Only the fact that she was the one caught in the wimpy with you and the rest of your class was in the art gallery. Yes, young lady, Miss Williams rang me.
Well, art's dead boring.
That's not the first time you've bunked off, is it?
Didn't think you'd care.
That's rubbish, and you know it. Now you're coming with me, so hurry up. Mikey! We could go and try on those jeans you've been on about.
I mean, for goodness sake, why today? No one does dispatch on a Saturday.
I could take them.
I need you for rides. There's only you and Scarlett driving.
What's this? Christmas post at last?
Samples, an urgent dispatch delivery, and I've got no bikers.
I wonder.
What?
Well, I did used to cherish a Honda 450. I could kill that Frankie for leaving her bike.
Her parents are staying for the weekend. They don't know she rides it.
How many of these damn things are there?
200.
Oh, help, what have I done?
Just think of all those happy, smiling babies.
Why, what's in them?
Disposable nappies.
Joanne, what's keeping you? At least let's have a look. Joanne! On earth's that? Don't be silly.
What does it mean?
An old-style committal is a sort of pre-trial trial. It'll take place in a magistrate's court, and they'll consider all the evidence.
Will I have to be there?
I'm afraid so. They'll have you in the box, you and the other witness.
He's trying to wriggle out of it, isn't he?
They always do.
Like a morgue today. Frankly, I'm grateful. All this stuff's caught up with me. Me too. I've got to find a better system for the dispatch side. The work dockets are up to the ceiling.
Maybe you should call in a professional.
A professional what?
Crisis manager.
A bit of paperwork isn't exactly a crisis.
The person in the middle is always the last to recognize it.
Bryant, I'm getting very tired of your attitude. Ever since you came, you've put yourself out to make trouble.
Just because I suggest you could use some help with your organization. Not to mention your image.
What's wrong with my image?
You've got some very odd people working here. Aggie's a dope head.
What?
Aileen's an alcoholic. Scarlett's a transsexual. And as for George...
Well, she's been in a bit of trouble, that's all.
That's not all. I saw her with Sasha the other night. They were coming out of a gay club.
Well, so what? Lots
And
of
she
people.
plays hockey. Girls and sport.
You were netball champ in the army.
I've always had boyfriends.
Talking a load of rubbish.
I don't think so. You better be careful with Becky.
You're early.
Couldn't wait any longer. For you.
Thank you.
You going to invite me in then?
Oh, yes, of course.
Relics of your wicked past?
Cover the walls. I need decorating. Hey, watch out!
Hey, you got a rabbit. I used to have one. I also had a tortoise. But I buried him when he was hibernating. I thought he was dead, you see. I wasn't only young. Oh, I miss animals. I always had loads when I was a kid.
I'm not quite ready.
Would a glass of this help?
That was brill. Can you take me for a ride on it again?
Maybe.
Can I put the rhythmics on?
Yeah, great.
Another towel, dear. I'm on my second bath. I need a steam clean after this morning.
You were fab. You're all shiny. My hero.
This room is ace. I wish I could have mine like this.
You could.
Mum would never let me. She'd say it like a pigsty. Where'd you sleep?
That's a bed.
Immense.
I can't believe I did that.
Chemistry.
I don't do this. This is not what I do.
Never?
Not with a stranger. Not on a first date. It's the champagne.
It isn't. If it's any help, I don't either.
Don't.
Why not?
You're so young.
Don't be embarrassed. You're beautiful. Don't tell me. You got a husband, right?
No, but it might be Becky. Got back early. Alex.
I hope you don't mind. Brian told me it was your afternoon off.
No. I mean, yes. You better come in. I was just going to have a bath.
Hi. We're having a party.
So how serious is it? You want fish or meat?
I don't care, fish. Not serious.
We'll both have the trout and bring us a bottle of the 82 Chablis.
Thank you, sir.
Not serious?
I hardly know him.
Oh. Well, in that case, I hope you were careful.
It's none of your business.
No. Does that mean it's all over between us?
It's been over for months, Alex.
That wasn't my impression the last time that we were together.
Well, I've been thinking about it a lot since then. It's no good for me, going on.
Is that why you haven't answered my letters?
Well, I should have done before now. I've been very busy.
So I saw.
I mean at work.
Come on.
Oh, right. I was being a coward.
Well, that's more honest.
Well, you can hardly talk. You've been leading a double life for years.
Because I love you.
You're never going to leave your wife.
Patrice.
Are you?
Is all this because of that boy?
That boy is 29. And no, it isn't because of him. It's because of me. I suddenly see I can be attractive to other people. More important, to myself.
You know that I find you gorgeous.
No, I don't know. How would I? I only ever see you when it suits you. And then you run home leaving me upset and miserable. How gorgeous does that make me?
I've always told you that when the children are off our hands...
What about my child? What about Becky? If you loved me, you'd have come to me when she was born. You're the coward, Alex.
It was the butler. I knew from chapter 1.
I can't concentrate anyway. Keep thinking about tomorrow.
Oh, you'll be all right.
It's Jess I'm worried about. She's very scared. You going to be long?
Just committing a few knotty points on bacon standards to memory. So hard learning a new skill at my age.
I need a cuddle. I can't get something Jess said out of my mind. She said, why do men do this sort of thing? And why do other men let them? Why do they, Graham?
Phew. That's worse than any question I've had on quality control.
Don't be evasive.
Suppose it's to keep power.
Power over women?
Over the world. Rape helps maintain it. Has half the population frightened. It's not in the interest of the men who don't do it to stop the men who do.
How can you bear that?
I don't know.
Mondays.
What?
Yes. Becky enjoyed herself Saturday.
So she said. She was full of how wicked your squat is. She was particularly taken with the bed. I'd have preferred you not to have driven her on your motorbike.
I did say no. She was dead disappointed. She wants to come to hockey practice tomorrow.
She's not allowed out during the week. She knows that.
Only for an hour. I'd fetch her and bring her back.
Impossible. Homework. She needs her sleep.
She might make a player.
She gets plenty of sport at school. Thank you for taking an interest, but in future, I think it would be better if Becky spent time with people of her own age.
Yeah, but...
What a shame. Yeah, got the letter this morning.
Which one? You regrets?
They went on about getting the right balance of personalities. But makeup girl told me the truth. My tits are too small.
No.
Yes.
But didn't you put a couple of socks on them?
Yes, I did. They might have been okay for the audience, but not for the compare. What a creep. You can say that again.
Good for you.
I've been wanting to say it for months, years.
And what about Julian?
He was very funny. He offered Alex champagne.
No, I mean you and him.
He wants to see me again.
I should hope so.
Oh, do you disapprove of casual sex too?
I do these days. Too bloody dangerous.
I've said I will.
So, when do you need a night off?
Tonight.
Tonight?
I know it's too soon, but I want him.
She hasn't turned up.
Oh, no.
We might as well wait here. They'll probably throw the case out. You see, without her, the CPS hasn't got a chance. That's Chummy's lawyer.
Therefore, you leave me no option but to discharge this case. It really is too bad that you couldn't get your witness into court. She may consider herself lucky that I'm not going to hold her in contempt. You may go.
That lawyer is disgusting. All that stuff about Jess being still in love with him, only making this charge out of spite. How could she?
Only doing her job.
Sorry. Why, Jess?
There's something I didn't tell you. I was very young. I had 2 weans to bring up and no support. I couldn't get a normal job and earn enough money.
I see.
No, you don't. You don't. You're middle class. You've had an education and training. You've got no idea what it's like to be desperate.
But surely, social services.
I've been there at 10 to 6, banging on the counter. No gyro, no emergency payment, nothing. They get bored with you. You're a no-hoper. I've fed the kids bread people have put out for the birds. I've nicked pints of milk off doorsteps. You can't go on like that forever. In Glasgow in those days, a prostitute could earn 200 a week.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be patronising.
Poor people can't afford morals. Or taste.
She was on the game when she met him.
So what are we saying? Prostitutes can't be raped?
Most people would agree.
Did he threaten her he'd bring it up?
As soon as the defence asked for a pre-trial, it was obvious they were going to play dirty.
Great. Women get scant justice and prostitutes none at all.
I don't get it. She ain't one now.
But look what it would do to her credibility if that was dragged up in court.
The defence counsel practically made out she raped him.
Right. I'm getting straight on to phone the Guardian.
Fat lot of good that'll do.
So how was the show? Well, it was pretty horrible being treated as a dolly.
It's all part of the same thing. Women being treated as possessions.
Oh, don't start on with that feminist crap again. It gives me earache.
It's not a filthy word,
Now,
Aggie.
this is supposed to be a night out.
Check it out.
No, not at all. One thing I love about women, they're so big.
Things are good for women, aren't they? I mean, look at us.
I don't think much has changed.
Hello, girls. Nice a bit of company, eh?
I rest my case.
What I don't like is the powerlessness. A woman speaks her mind, she gets labelled trouble.
I say what I like.
Yes, dear, we often wish you wouldn't.
It's the feminist fault, getting women to carry on. Men don't like it.
Is that why they rape and kill us?
Feminists, the feminists. I'm sick of hearing that phrase. Look, they're not special women with 3 heads. These things apply to all of us.
I can look out for myself.
Oi, Tina Turner! This is smart. Go on. Cheeky, you.
Ignore them.
Some women stick their necks out to get things changed. If other women don't stand by them, they get witch hunted. Look what happened to Marietta Higgs in that child abuse case. She was saying things nobody wanted to hear.
Shut up, Dale.
Drink, well, you can't just have a drink. You gotta have something to eat with it.
Dale has got a point.
Yeah, you've got to be brave.
Right, hang on a second.
So what should you do about rapists?
Off with the balls, dear. I can highly recommend it.
They should be out. Don't be stupid.
That's no answer. Men have got to face up to what they do. They're not all rapists.
She'll have us giving up bonking necks like
I agree.
her.
Well,
I like
Things won't change till then. Rape is the way that all men keep all women under their thumbs. That's sort of what Graham said.
Yo, babe! You don't know what you're missing.
Who hasn't walked home late one night, knowing that there's a bloke behind
Yeah,
them?
why don't you just cross over?
on some level, they enjoy the threat.
So what are you saying? We should all stay at home, let ourselves be frightened?
Of course
Now,
not.
don't worry me. I give as good as I get.
Bullseye!
Bollocks!
Oh, no. Big Dyke's coming for me. I'm frightened. Here, save me. Save me. Save me.
You seem alarmed. arms, gentlemen. Can I interest you in some protective devices? This one is police approved. And this one is a little idea of my own. Well, it's certainly effective.
I've been wondering about training as a counsellor.
A counsellor?
For rape.
Isn't that specialised?
No, I don't think so. Any woman can help.
You're good at talking to people.
I think I could be.
Janet, could you talk to me?
What is it?
Oh, I can't tell you here.
Would you like to come to supper one evening?
No. Let's go out. You see, it's about Joanne, my daughter. And Tony, the man I live with.
How many hours would it mean?
I don't know till I contact the counselling centre.
Hardly here as it is.
That is totally unfair. Besides,
I worry
we need
about
the money.
night driving.
What's at home? You're always working.
This is in a couple of weeks.
It's something I want to do. Something for me.
All right. I'm sorry.
I won't do it if you really don't want me to.
Do what you want. You always do. Oh, that was a rotten thing to say. I didn't mean it.
Go to sleep.
Stay with us for Barry Norman's Guide to the Best in Film 92, next on BBC One.
And so the question, what the hell am I doing here? I see a new road and I'm gonna take it. A new ride and I'm gonna make it. And I'll be riding high, lighting up my sky. Catch me riding by, see you like a fly. Don't need your number, don't need your help in hand. Got a mind of my own, homegrown seed sown, and I need to take control. And I'll be riding high, reaching for the sky, see I'd like to fly. Take control when you roll. Yeah, that's me, that's certainly me. Riding high.
The ladies of that special minicab firm.
can't allow that. I'm very sorry.
Gas bill again. Credit card. TV licence. What's this one?
There's no eggs.
You have to have toast.
But there's no bread.
Oh, go out and get some. Poll tax, oh my...
Minicab firm.